Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at how you can set up a simple lead capture form or book an appointment form on your website, and we're focusing on financial advisors today. So we've got a simple website set up using Weebly, which you'll find in if you look down in the description, there's a link there, or there's just going to be some wording just saying to go to our website and check out the resources tab for Weebly and a few other resources that we recommend. In this tutorial, we're going to be looking at setting up so that when a client's clicking on book an appointment, they come through to this page and there's going to be a form here that will just have some details that will pre-qualify the lead a little bit. So we'll come across to our software of choice, Podio software, which for under $10 per month, you can set this up. So first thing we're going to do is just have a look at behind the scenes at what the form, the kind of mechanics engine of the form is going to look like. So we want to get the client name. The contact is just a field that you pull across from over here. We'll just make sure that's set up properly. We want it as workspace contacts. You can have it as members, where you can actually assign that to members of your own organization, but because this will be a client coming in from outside, we'll have that as just contact. This is the types of advice to pre-qualify. You have some fields here: progress of lead, potential revenue, which you don't want the client seeing, but will be good for you being able to classify that later on. So they're really helpful to have. Now to embed this on your website, we'll go up to this gear icon and we go to web form. We need to make sure it's enabled for our domain, so we've just got a test site that we've put it on here. You can see name, title, phone, email, those types of advice that we'd wanted. You can see down here I can select different fields that I'd like to have. So perhaps I don't want to have title in there. If I uncheck that, that'll take that out. So it's just name, phone number, email, type of advice required. I'll show you what happens if we put in progress of lead. I mean, a client's not going to fill this in anyway, and that will drop down and have the percentage. So we're going to take that out, but that will be useful to have that later. So you can even have people attach files in here. Title description just shows what's going to be up the top of the form. So we've just got please complete details below. We'll contact you shortly. Make it even be great if you put in there, we'll contact you within a certain specific number of days. You can put in capture code. It might be best not to put it in, but then if you've noticed that you're getting some spam comments, then you can add that in. Just another little. And here's where we've got the success message, which just shows up after they've filled in the form. Thank you for your interest. We'll go back to you within 24 hours. So you can have that show up afterwards, which is handy as well. So if we save this right now, you'll see the spinning. So now this gives you two options. You can share this actual web link with your clients. I probably suggest putting it in where you might say, contact us for a booking, and the booking has a hyperlink that links to this form. Otherwise, just putting that in an email can look a bit intimidating for a client. Seeing that many numbers looks a little bit spammy. Embedding the form, you've got to allow it on your domain name if you're going to embed it on your website. And you copy this code. You can copy the whole code that has a little link to Podio in the bottom, which is fine. We're just going to be copying this part of the code, and we'll go across to our website. Really simple on Weebly to be able to embed code, put information in. I mean, if I've just dragged across the little code icon, I copy it in there, click publish. Now while that's publishing, there you go, it says it's published. We'll go across to a Smith advice site. Go back to the home page. So here's a new client coming on. Obviously, you'd have more information. You'd have some details down the bottom. We'll just see what the experience is like for them. Book an appointment. Or take in the lead. So we'll just put in these details, and that's just test client, phone number, email. We want insurance advice and maybe some investment advice. We click submit. Thank you for your interest in our business. We'll get back to you within 24 hours. Another thing you can do is you can actually have a link from here going back to, say, an information page. I'm really a big proponent of having a good flow for clients. So if they've come in and they're interested in something, they've come to here, we'll get back to you within 24 hours. They're off the site and gone. But if you want just a little bit more information that's kind of confirming what you do, or even adding that little bit of education, it's a great thing. So we'll go back over to our form in Podio. We'll go up to leads, and we'll see that has come through. Just a moment. This is one that we've done earlier. Test client, insurance advice. So you didn't see anything about revenue when you went in, when the actual client's on there and doing it. You can just leave the contact here. You could have some details up here, and you can perhaps just put in the test client and something else as the kind of name that you want to assign it. If you've given them a call, you might think to yourself, okay, I'm 20% of the way through. This client might be worth $2,000. So we'll pop that in there. If you wanted to add a map, you can actually just put in their email address there. You can add files, add tags. So you could just say they're from Manhattan, which are going to be handy later when you want to sort through your clients. You can show through different views. So if they've come from a specific area, you might be able to just sort all your Manhattan clients, or you might be able to sort all your clients wanting particular type of advice, which will be from up here, but there can be some other tags you add in. This is a little workflow that I set up so that when a new lead comes through, it assigns me a task, which I can either get on the website or through the app. It says new lead via website. So it just gives me a reminder that I need to follow that up. Once that task is complete, I can check it off here, but my tasks are up the top here anyway. So that gives you an idea of how to set up a booking form or a lead generation form on your financial advice website for under $10 per month using Podio and Weebly. Check out our resources tab, and that'll show you some more of the tools that we use, including some of our appointment booking tools that can sync up with your calendar and make things a whole lot easier when you're trying to find times that work with clients. Thanks for watching. Bye.